check us out on YouTube. Be sure to like and subscribe. And most importantly, man, anybody that you know that's into fantasy football, trying to learn about fantasy football, think they might want to try fantasy football, send them our way, man. We hope to keep you people entertained, laughing, and also educated at the same time as you go to try to win some fantasy football championships. So please like, subscribe, and tell the folks about us, man. We appreciate that in advance.
You ready? Okay, here we go. We is on fantasy football demon time, Black Air Force energy with anybody that's in the playoffs. How you love that? We coming to get you.
Too bad I ain't in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We coming to get them because we hating because we didn't make it.
Player hating at his finest.
Almost did though.
Wanna f just like me. Fitted cap rockin' so low I can't see. 4X heavy hustle, black tall tee. So sick with it.
What up? What up? What is up, folks?
Dang, you don't sound so sad.
Episode 18 of the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. Man, and I'm trying to even get myself in the mood, Guru, because it's been crazy in here, man. I don't even know what to say right now. Hey, baby. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I'm going to try to keep the spirits up the best I can. It is your boy, Dimitri, and I'm cold kicking it with.
It's your boy, Web 100, the fantasy guru, and I'm explaining to y'all why they call me the guru here in a minute. For everybody that got questions.
Yay. Brother man, I cannot believe what has happened at this point in time. Because in the first time in the history of my life of playing fantasy football, I do not have a team that made the playoffs. Invested in 7 fantasy football teams, high-ranked draft selections, and it all just came down to just nothing. Had a ton of battles to be the 6th seed, couldn't even make that happen. Won some games, still didn't get in. Boy, it's been an awful season, boy. So your boy is in the toilet bowl right now. Toilet bowl everywhere.
Small victory.
Small victories. You're right. Man, but it's
kind of like the Saints right now.
Man, you know what?
Good draft pick.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. You know that because at this point in time, let me take the shades off. Hold up. At this point in time, look, my emotions are totally separated from football. My college team is trash.
Pooh.
My pro team is trash.
Pooh.
And all 7 of my fantasy teams are trash.
Boom, boom.
Man, all I got to look forward to is the toilet bowl. But you know what? I'm not gonna let that stop me though, Guru. I ain't gonna let it stop me.
You know what they're gonna say though? They're gonna be like, how you gonna run a fantasy league?
Yeah.
Run a fantasy football podcast.
Yep.
Give advice and don't even have a team in the playoffs.
But that's all right. But we gonna win the toilet bowl, man. Because I'm coming out with a vengeance at this time. I feel somewhat played. It's like fate was just not by my side. So many things that seem like they could have been so right just went so wrong. I've been going back through my notes trying to figure out what happened. And I done found some dumb decisions. So I can blame it partially on draft, partially on decision making during the year. Biggest draft mistake, we done talked about it before. Taking Lad McConkey. No, it wasn't even the OGs. Yeah, Lad McConkey before Jackson Smith and Jigba. Woo!
Wow.
Boy, that right there, that cost me. And that was a team. Now check this out. I want to say that was on a team where I had James Cook and I had what's your boy name that played for Green Bay? Josh Jacobs. I got both of them on the same team.
Good running backs.
Yeah, great running backs, man. Receivers, poo cheese. Okay, so the combination of injuries, yeah, really it was injuries. Like in one league, check it out. Malik Neighbors, Tyreek Hill, both out for the season.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin, Marvin Harrison Jr. out of there.
Sheesh.
Lad McConkey, Terry McLaurin. Just like that. The OGs are the ones that held me down, Guru. Like Devontae Adams. Yeah, Devontae Adams.
Devontae been going crazy though.
Yeah, absolutely. I told you that boy was gonna ball, man. But you know what?
Devontae been going crazy.
Not enough to see the wisdom. Best record I was able to accomplish in any fantasy league has been 7 wins. 7 wins. Some bad decision made too, because I had a little carousel thing going on with the quarterbacks. But I ain't gonna down for y'all down with all my stuff, man. Hey, shout out to the guru who did make the playoffs in the Mad Dog Blitz. So he is in. So we gonna support your boy.
What the other one is?
Which one?
Who in there, boy? Mad Dog.
Where?
Gridiron Geeks.
Oh, Gridiron Geeks. You know what? That's right. We were going for the 7th seed. We was both fighting for it.
I knocked him off. I had to get him.
I won and he won. So he made it in on the strength of points. So I'm out on that one too. Hey, I thought I was in there for sure though on that one. I thought I was in there. I went to bed kind of grinning. I was like, shoot, boy, at least I'm going to get in like 2 or 3 of them. I woke up the next morning and started scrolling. Eliminated. I was like, man, I ain't make no playoffs, man. I'm at the house, man.
Look how it evolved back around to little bro getting his league back.
You know what? I'm gonna be back though, man. I'm gonna be back. Like I'm gonna do what I can to stay focused for the toilet bowl playoffs. Man, I got 2 rounds to lock down some number 1 picks, and then after that, I'm gonna have to put my foot on some people's throat, not throat.
Hey, and to the people that's questioning our fantasy football credibility, you know what I'm saying? That's why they call me the guru.
Come on, man, get out of here, man.
Leave it to me. I'm gonna talk the show.
Hey.
So listen, see, big brother don't listen to me, but to the listeners, listen to me. I'm not y'all little brother. You know, I'm your guru.
You know, and like some of it has changed. I mean, so obviously, like, you know, this was the year of the 6-7. Like, those things is crazy. Like, as much as the kids have been saying 6-7, we had this crazy run of 6 and 7 records trying to get in to be the last seed into the playoffs. We had a 6-way tie of teams all 6 and 7. All right, 3 can get in. You win, you lose, you out. I lost. The guru was at the top. He was out of this. He wasn't a part of that. But the whole 6-7 coincidental thing. So I lost the battle of the 6-7 for sure on too many occasions. But
somebody to play them numbers 6-7 something.
You know,
6-7.
It's actually kind of crazy because the oddity of the kids sitting around and saying that, and then you start to hear that number pop up all the time, just randomly, and here it is. But truthfully though, like in some cases, the fantasy football part is just flat out luck. Injuries at the wrong time, you know, people making good decisions at the right time. You know, who would have knew that we would have that dramatic drop off of wide receivers beyond the 4th round? And if you got some of those and one too many of them, because some injuries on your hot guys on the front end, man, you were out of there, man. And I did have good receivers, man.
At the end of the day, it's all gambling, though. I mean,
it really is.
Taking a chance.
It is.
It's chance, it's risk, or whatever. Yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
No, I'm saying. And then in this year, man, I just crapped out 7 in a row. I need to lead a dice table right now. I done had me enough, man. But seriously, man, this is what we're going to do, man. We're going to take us a commercial break, and we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about what went down in the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League and start to take a deep dive into what goes down in the playoffs. Stay tuned. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy, Dimitri.
And your boy, Web 100. Y'all say it with me. The fantasy. Yeah.
Cut you off. Be back in a minute.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Here we go. All right, folks, we are back. And let's talk about what went down in the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football League, man. First, before you know it, I ain't gonna let the gloominess hold me down too much, man. Let me open up my shirt, man. Show folks where I come from. Get comfortable real quick. Do this like how I know how to do it, man. New York Queens Africation, man. Trying to make that final run again to the playoffs. Fighting hard against You Better Check Yourself, man. Fell short this time, losing 189.65 to 109. Falling to 8-6, while You Better Check Yourself moves to 11-3, likely the number 1 seed in the league. The End Zone Enforcers, also with a heavy record, trying to take it into the playoffs on a strong point. but fell miserably short, losing always more wins than you, 148.9 to 90.6, probably his worst loss of the season. The mighty morbid obese trying to push himself up to 9-5, going against the Funk Soul Brother. That's rivalry. That's James and Lenny again. Oh my goodness. And Lenny takes out James 2 points, 118.5 to 116.9. The Master Blaster, and a bit of a barn burner too, fighting against a Bucci Bag, man, trying to get the 7-7, and the Guru ekes it out by 4 points, winning 119.45 to 114.75. Good win by the Guru. And the battle of the bottom between the Pork Chop Express and Rodney's rowdy team, as Rodney pushes really hard to get that one victory in the fantasy league. And you know I didn't let that boy do that thing, boy. Knock that ball.
Did he win?
No, he ain't beat me, man. 121.9 to 92.75. The Pork Chop Express hitting the horn one last time. There we go. Move to 4-10, while Rodney's rowdy team goes to 0-14. I'm not sure how he did it, but Guru, he did it. That's crazy, man. I'm not sure how he did that.
He didn't do it. That's how he did it.
Do you really? It seems like you really got to work hard to not win a game, though. I mean, I've seen some people. I've seen people just kind of put their roster on autopilot and still sneak somebody. I have never seen somebody go flat out 0-14. You know what? I'm lying. I'm lying.
Cameo.
And Cam did it one time. That dude said he set the all-time record for wins in one league. The Mad Dog Blitz. He has the record for most wins in a season. He also has the record for most losses. I'm not sure how he did it, but he did that there. But Guru, as we look at the standings, let's see what's going on with them standings. Our final playoff bracket will be this. The number 1 seed goes to You Better Check Yourself with an 11-3 record. 2 seed goes to the Funk Soul Brothers with 9-5, so they get the first round buys. Our first matchups will be Always More Wins Than You, the 5 seed, going head to head with the Mighty Morbid Obese. That'll be 9-5 versus 8-6. And then New York Queens Africation and the End Zone Enforcer go head to head. That's 9-5, 8-6. They have some stout teams. Man, Guru, and down to the toilet bowl. The toilet bowl matchup. Round 1 is Bucci Bag versus the Master Blaster and Rodney's rowdy team against the Pork Chop Express. We finna do a rematch of the previous week. Ain't that crazy? We finna run it back one more time.
Get a lick back.
Yeah, she get a chance, and Rodney get a chance to get one off on me, man. But this is the battle to try to get that first round pick. Guru, I think the most disappointing thing about this is the fact that the dudes that run the entire podcast didn't even make the playoffs in their own fantasy football league. That's crazy. I know if I remember correctly, it's either been me or you in the championship. No rigs. So that's kind of crazy to not see us in there, though, man. I don't know.
So
about that.
For the fantasy football scrubs that don't know no better, that's just a way to let y'all know that it ain't rigged. We still gonna pay our dues. Gonna take our L's like men, and come back next season. I feel
we got to. Yeah, we got to, man. We gonna be ready, man. But at least them Saints won. At least them Saints won. I ain't seen my boy Ant Cam, man. My boy Ant Cam been ducking us. He don't want to talk. Boy, you should have saw people trying to call that boy to say what's up when them Bucks fell off, man. Yeah, man. He claim, he'll always claim he didn't watch the game. I wasn't watching the game.
I bet you did.
I couldn't see it. What happened? He'll try to go out on Ty Bowles and talk about how trash he is. Give us our props. And I know you saw that game. You was probably watching that game, trying to claim oblivion.
We was out there shucking and jiving, baby.
Yeah, we did all right though, man. I ain't got no complaints. Tyler Shuck went out there with 2 touchdown runs, which was huge for him. Yeah. Super huge for him.
Seemed like he just kind of tried to take over. He threw it pretty good too though. But that one time, him and Chris Olave was off deck together, and he kind of just threw it up, let the boy pick it off. I had lost hope. Then I come back, I seen him run that touchdown. Like, okay. He might be
he did his thing. He did do his thing. I got to give him credit when credit is due, though, man. Hey, but Guru, I know you said you had a few questions you wanted me to address, man. You got your long laundry list over there? What you want to talk about today? All right.
You watched the Eagles game, right?
I did.
How do you score the play with Jalen Hurts through the interception? Buddy fumbled it. He recovered the fumble. And then fumbled it himself. How did that work on the point scale?
It's funny because I wasn't at the house when that happened, but my phone blew up when it happened because everybody was asking the questions. And I saw it. I was like, interception and a fumble on the same play? Like, how did he do that? And then I saw what happened. So, okay, so this is the breakdown as to how this transpires. So, Jalen Hurts goes out there and throws the interception. That's -2 points on him right out the gate. All right. Defensively, scoring wise, they get 2 points for the interception. Okay. Then, from what I understood, the defensive player fumbled the football, right?
Yeah.
So they lose 2 points for the fumble. And Jalen Hurts recovered it?
Recovered it.
Okay, so he get +1 for that. Okay, but then he turned around and fumbled again. Okay, so he loses.
One play now.
Yeah, so he loses 2 points for that, and the defense gets 2 points back. So he went down 2, then up 1, so that's -1, and then down 2 again. So he finishes that scoring with -3 points.
Negative.
Okay, the fact that he recovered it gave him a little bit of money. The defense, on the other hand, will get 2 for the interception. They'll lose 1 for the fumble. That takes them down to 1, and then they'll get 2 for the fumble recovery. So ain't that crazy? So they end up being +3. Yeah, they end up +3 on that. Yeah, It was a wild exchange. It took me. I had to go see the play to understand, because I didn't understand how he. I was like, did he get sacked, fumble, pick the ball up and throw it, or I didn't know what happened. Then throw an interception. I was real confused.
But he was playing like boo boo the whole night. I think he had like 4 interceptions.
Yeah,
he was playing crazy.
But you know what? Like, and depending on what league you're in. If you have defensive special teams, theoretically, somebody would have scored his fumble recovery as a defensive play. Because once you turn the ball over, you're kind of classified as the defense. Mm-hmm. So they could have gave that point to the defense.
Oh, so it all depends on the Eagle defense?
Yeah, it'll be listed as Eagle defense. Yeah, okay. I bet you it would be. So we'll see. It all depends. It gets kind of weird when individuals do certain things, and who gets the points for that, so... It's all a little bit odd, but I'm saying it would be a -3 for him, a +3 for the other defense. But that was some crazy stuff, Guru. I could not believe it. I've never seen that. I've seen people throw passes and catch their own pass. I've seen a person throw a pass, the pass get batted, they catch it and take it in for a touchdown. But I've never seen a person throw an interception, make a dude fumble, pick it up, and then fumble it himself. That goes down in the history, same lines as the butt fumble with my boy Mark Sanchez. Man, that was absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Man,
about something like that.
All right, one question down, Guru. What else you got for me?
How you feel about Phillip Rivers coming back? And does Danny Jones being hurt affect the coach postseason chances? Or how they perform in the postseason?
Well, shoot, postseason for their team and then postseason for the fantasy league, because we've taken one of the most high-powered offenses in the league, and now it's going to be something else. They're bringing in Phil Rivers. I saw the press conference today. By the way it looks, this dude is about to start, and that's going to be wild.
Yeah, he's going to start.
I think he's going to be – it's pretty much like bringing in Joe Flacco, but I think you're going to have a little bit of a more out of shape Joe Flacco. I think even though Joe Flacco was on the back end of his career, he still looked good and crisp. Phil Rivers didn't look crisp the last time he was – but he didn't look crisp when he was there. He looked kind of sad. But they bringing him in. Flacco. I think he – No, I get that. I'm saying Flacco didn't really have a drop off before he, because he was playing as a sub, coming in and starting on the back end.
Yeah.
Because he did play for the Browns, did some stuff for them, came back for the Browns, and still looked crisp. But the fact that Phil Rivers been out for a while, I think it's really going to hurt the overall offense of the Colts. So everybody gets a downgrade, and you may be saying, why does my boy Johnny Taylor get a downgrade? Because now you got somebody that doesn't necessarily got the combinations with the receivers. It makes it a lot easier to guard and defend a good running back like Johnny Taylor. Now you can key in on the run and counter and be ready to play the pass. So that's going to be a lot of trouble for them.
It's really going to be the Johnny Taylor show now.
I mean, it is, but now they're going to be sitting around waiting.
It's really be. Do you know what else I seen? I seen on Cam Newton. He said he feel played because why they ain't give him a call? He's still in shape. He's younger than Phil Rivers.
True.
Why they ain't give me the call? He was like, they don't want his personality though.
Yeah, I agree. I think he could play. He probably could play. He probably
why
in better
wouldn't you
shape
make that
than
call?
Phil Rivers.
He's younger than Phil. He can run. Cam ain't that bad now.
No, he's not. He's not. I think people just don't like to deal with his temperament, and I'm not sure why he can't be that bad. You want to win.
Yeah.
If you're out there winning, that's going to solve all things.
And he fit what they trying to do, because if you can't throw it, you'll have your running back at quarterback.
Yeah, you'll at least have a threat, so that could work. Yeah. He's going to be able to run better than Phil Rivers is, that's for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah. What else you got on tap, Guru?
That was it for now, man. The Saints win. Talk about the other one, then we can catch up with old boy later. You know what I'm saying? Next half.
Oh, okay, cool. Because we'll do ballers and busters then. So, look, folks, what we're about to do is take us another. I can't even talk, folks. We're about to take us another commercial break, and when we come back, you know what time it is. It's time for the ballers and the busters, playoff edition. Even if you in that toilet bowl, stay tuned. This is the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast with your boy Dimitri
And your main man, Rap 100, the Fantasy Guru.
Be back in a minute. All right, folks, we are back. And I'm going to hit you with it one more time, even though your boys is down and out in fantasy football world, man. If you don't know by now, you ain't got to ask nobody. Look, the boys got the podcast on YouTube right now, man. We don't win video strong. So this is what we need you to do. We need you to spread the word to the rest of the world to come check out the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast, man. Big things going on. Video versions in full effect. Check us out on YouTube. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell as many of your fantasy football playing friends about it because it goes down over here. Yeah. Guru, I'm still in my feelings about it, man. But as we get ready for the first round of the playoffs, matchups are getting really, really interesting, man. I see the Buccaneers are activating your boy Mike Evans again. Your boy Justin Herbert is over here getting x-rays. Man, what happened to the Kansas City Chiefs? It's looking ugly out there, man. The Chiefs
I call
look
that
down
playoff
and out.
hangover.
Is that what it is? You think so?
Yeah. I think they finally want to go on a vacation for once. Like, man, y'all go ahead. We're going to go kick it. Old Travis Kelce Swift want to go get married and things. You know what I'm saying? They want to kick it, man. Mahomes tired. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so I'm going to ask you this right now. So if you Travis Kelce right now, do you bring the fade back or no?
Hey, baby.
Bring the fade back. Better bring his hands back. You out there to have his hands like bricks.
Man, between him, AJ Brown, yeah, I don't. It's just weird to see some of these high-profile athletes throwing up duds. Man, these are guys that used to be typically clutch, and it's not working out right now. It's crazy to see the Chiefs in this situation. The Broncos got a strong hold on that thing. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting as we get into this week, man. But speaking of this week, this is what we got going on in the NFL as we dive into week 1 of the fantasy football playoffs, man. Thursday night game. Kicking it off, by the time you see this video, it will be that night of the Falcons and the Bucks getting an early matchup on Amazon Prime Video. Check that thing out on Thursday. Then we'll move over to Sunday, man. We got the Saints versus the Panthers. We got the Bills versus the Patriots. We got the Ravens versus the Bengals in Cincinnati, so that should be pretty interesting. The Jets will travel down to see the Jaguars. The Chargers will go head-to-head with the Chiefs. The Cardinals versus the Texans. The Bears versus the Browns. The Commanders versus the Giants. The Raiders versus the Eagles, and then we'll move to 3 o'clock where you'll have the Colts versus the Seahawks, the return of Phil Rivers. Woo. The Broncos going up with the partner. The Broncos going head to head with the Packers. That should be a pretty good one. 49ers and the Titans. I'm not sure about that one. Lions and the Rams should also be an interesting one. And the night
That's going to be a good one right there.
Yeah, Lions and Rams will be good. The night game. Guru, I don't know about you, but I'll talk about it in a minute. Look, Vikings versus Cowboys. The Cowboys are consistently in the middle of primetime football. In the last 5 weeks, they've had the Thanksgiving game. They've had 2 Monday night games, a Sunday night, and they got another Sunday night too. So God, dog, they putting these dudes on it all the times. But Monday Night Football will close the week out with the Dolphins versus the Steelers. Man, it's gonna be an interesting week, Guru. So no buys. Bye weeks are completely over. Everybody's going head up. Everybody's back. You have a free selection of everybody from your roster if they are healthy. But Guru, you know what time it is, man. It's time for the ballers and the busters. That's right. As the rest of you guys get ready for round 1. If you got to buy, take it easy. You ain't got to set your roster. Just keep your eye on some things to see if you find a few new fresh people to get out there and do some things for you and your roster, man. Get that roster high. Don't sleep all the way if you got a first round bye. Don't rest on your laurels. Stay tight, stay efficient. Take a look at your strategies and your game plans and practice on that. But for y'all that are doing battle in round 1, it is time to get down. Everybody in the toilet bowl, it is time. And it's about to go down, man. Look.
Hey, I got a question though. Hold on.
What you got, sir?
Who on the show got a battle in round 1?
It's your guru, baby.
Oh, get out of here, man. I should kick you off the show for that.
Tender nigga.
Look, I ain't gonna let you kill my confidence, man. I ain't gonna let you kill my confidence. Let's get right into it, Guru. Here we go. Baller quarterbacks. Man, and my baller quarterback this week, man, I'm taking my boy Dak Prescott versus those Minnesota Vikings. It should be an interesting game for Sunday Night Football. Cowboys at home. I'm not sure what the Vikings got going on now, but that offense is out there looking super sad right now.
Now, they shook back a little bit last week. They went out there and whooped up on somebody.
They did, but Justin Jefferson ain't, you know. Yeah, they jumped on the Commanders. Jaden Daniels got hurt again. Yeah, but I'm taking Dak Prescott, man. Put that man in the game, the ball out. Guru, let me get my little keyboard set up and hit me up with your baller quarterback.
My baller quarterback, division rivalry game. I'm going with that boy, Lamar Jackson, LJ. against the Bengals. Yeah.
You really going to take that, man?
I'm going to take that. The Bengals ain't got no defense, man. He ought to be able to go out there and slice them up.
The Bengals ain't got no defense. Lamar Jackson ain't got no offense right now. I don't know what's up with those dudes. Please make it make sense. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I never thought I would say that, man. I drafted that dude with pride, and I haven't had a lot of confidence in playing him. So probably why I'm not in the playoffs, man. Baller running backs, man. And I'm going to take your boy Travis Etienne versus those Jets. It was kind of interesting to see. Yeah. They put the offense on his back last week.
Yeah.
And I guess they don't trust Trevor Lawrence or Brian Thomas Jr. But yeah, I'm going with your boy Travis Etienne. Guru, who you got?
Brian Thomas Jr. been a fantasy dud this year too. I don't know. We ain't talking about him enough, but he been non-existent. I got him. He was hurt. Doing nothing.
No, he been hurt for a good grip. So the injuries got him somewhat, and then when he came back, he ain't done much at all, man. But who you got on that running back list today?
My baller running back, man. I mean, this is an easy one though, but Jameer Gibbs kind of do what he want to do wherever he go. When that dude got drafted, I didn't think he was gonna be as good as he is. But
why not?
I don't know. I didn't see a lot of him in college, and he was a little fella, but he went to that league, turned to a monster.
Oh yeah, he been there. I mean, when he was at Alabama, I mean him and your boy Bryce. What was his name? Bryce Young, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And they had another running back too.
Well, I mean, but it didn't matter. It was really them. It was those two. Yeah, everything was going between. He was putting that dude. He was running routes out of the backfield, handing the ball off to him, put him in the slot. Yeah, he was doing everything with him. They were an unstoppable show, man. Let's push it over to baller wide receivers. And I do like the connection that's going on between Jordan Love and Christian Watson. Regardless of the fact that they are playing against the Denver Broncos, I think Christian Watson is big enough, fast enough to get open and to make big plays. I'm starting him. I feel like you should too. Guru, who is your baller wide receiver?
Baller wide receiver, man. Look like my boy building up some confidence with his rookie quarterback. I'm gonna have to go homer and say Chris Olave.
Olave? Hey, I need something out of him, man. I need something out of him, man. I need them to do something. At least, make my football weekend happy, man. I know you ain't making the playoffs, but do something to make me happy. Go spoil it for the Panthers, man. All right, Guru, let's move on to baller tight ends. Man, and I'm taking that boy Fannin out of Cleveland. It seems like Shedeur Sanders really likes him. That dude had a stellar week last week. And they battling the Browns, and he may be a nice bailout for my boy Shedeur Sanders. I'm starting Fannin. Hey, did you see my boy Shedeur hit your boy Jerry Jeudy with a touchdown? He wasn't yelling at him then, was he?
Yeah, he wasn't yelling at him then. He got him one. And he didn't try to dig leg and blow it either. Come on.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Hey, and Shedeur
he been known
looking
coming
like
up lane.
He having breakout game. The boy put up like 44 last week.
He might be a sneaky fantasy
yards,
play.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah, putting it up. They named them the starter from this point on. Guru, baller tight end. Who you got?
Baller tight end, man. Brock Bowers in that sad Los Angeles Raiders defense. Did they Los Angeles? No, they say Los Angeles. Las Vegas.
They Vegas now. Yeah. I knew what you meant. I'm gonna give you
Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah, man, cross your fingers on that one. That might get messy. Baller defenses. I'm taking. It's cool to see Phil Rivers back, and that's fine. I'm taking the Seahawks, man. A lot of sacks coming this way. Yeah. Definitely going to be some interception, man. You can. Yeah. They run them right into the teeth.
Welcome back
I'm taking
to
the
Seattle
Seahawks. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Guru, who is your baller defense?
My baller defense, man. I'm going home again, man. Who that nation, baby? We playing like what they say, like your hair on fire. The defense.
You taking the Saints versus the Panthers?
Saints versus.
Listen. Yeah, we at home this time? Yeah,
go.
we at home. Okay, yeah. We got him on the road. We can get him at home, man. All right, hey, that's all the ballers. And now it's time for the busters, man. And the buster call out at this point is going to be super critical for the playoffs, man. Make sure you make smart decisions. Get up, think about it a little bit, man. But if you can afford to put somebody else in besides these guys, I definitely would recommend it, man. So here we go, buster quarterbacks. And, man, my boy is on pace for setting the sack record again. That's right. So I'm sitting your boy Caleb Williams down versus those Cleveland Browns. I don't want to mess with Myles Garrett. You know he gonna have his pinchers out, boy, trying to clamp up on that boy and wrestle him down, man. So look, Caleb Williams to the bench. I'm not starting him against Cleveland. Them boys rough over there. Guru, who is your buster quarterback?
My buster quarterback, Mr. Boo Boo himself, Jalen Hurts. No interception.
Yeah, that was awful. That was awful. I never thought I would see him play like that. That was bad. And AJ Brown out there dropping passes too, man. He might be on the list too.
He was catching good. He didn't catch the one the one that counted though. It bounced right off his hands. Yeah,
he missed. He dropped 3 of them. He dropped 3 of them in the game. That was ugly. Yeah, buster running backs, man. And I'm trending. Same game, Colts game. Johnny Taylor is going to be a problem, man. If you got other running backs you can put in, I know you don't want to bench Johnny Taylor. Who would? But at least have him as a flex option. It might be a rough day for my boy Johnny Taylor versus them Seahawks. Guru, who is your buster running back?
Man, I'm leaning heavy on them Panthers. That mean they're going to lose, but Rico Dotto. Yeah.
Rico is going down.
That same defense been playing pretty hard, unless they get exhausted.
You know what?
The future
he's kind
bright.
of falling off a little bit. Yeah, like they haven't really had a lot of good. Yeah, him, Chuba Hubbard. I think they really messed up that dude's flow because they started playing Chuba more. So yeah, Dowdle to the bench. I'm with you on that one. Guru, let's take it over to the buster wide receivers. And I'm calling out your boy, the wide receiver Wilson from the Arizona Cardinals, who has been balling tremendously, man. I think he has a tougher time because Derek Stingley is coming to town. That's right. They're playing against the Texans defense. I think there's going to be a slight downgrade on that man. He's going to move more to flex style. He might not be your number one this week. So I'm saying Wilson is on alert. Guru, hit us up with your buster wide receiver.
Buster wide receiver, what's that boy name? Lad McConkey. His quarterback hurt. They played pretty tough, though. I ain't going to cap on them. But it seemed like
he didn't do anything, though.
Nothing. And that's how I won my game against Bucci.
Worst pick of the season for me, man. Lad McConkey, absolutely. Put him on the bench. All right, let's push it over to Buster tight ends. And I'm going to say this with pride, Guru. Dude, Mark Andrews. Can't
got paid?
They just paid him $35 million, and it must be for blocking because he is not ripping off them touchdowns like he used to. I was surprised he got paid. I thought they put the wrong name up there. Like, he has not had a really good season, so I don't really understand what it's about. I was hoping that the money would motivate him, but nope, he went out there and gave me a 5 like how he do in the other day.
They gave that boy loyalty.
Mark Andrews to the bench, even against the Bengals, man. I'm not starting him if I ain't got no other choice. But Guru, hit me up with your buster tight end to my loyalty.
Buster tight end. Travis Kelce Swift.
Yeah.
The Chiefs done already checked out, man.
So you think they're done? You don't think they make the playoffs at all?
Nope. They finna play.
They're not.
They got another hard game. They finna play. The Chargers. They play the Chargers.
They got the Chargers. You don't.
Yeah, Chargers. Chargers got
they're behind. They're behind the Broncos. Behind the Chargers. They're in an ugly situation.
Yeah, they're in
last place. I don't think they fight out of that hole. Yeah. All right, and on top of that, man, we're going to bust the defenses, and I'm calling out the Baltimore Ravens versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Like, them Bengals broke leg on that D, but they got plenty old, man. Joe Burrow finna go out there and have a field day like he always do against those Ravens. Get ready. If you got the Ravens defense, don't believe the hype. Ed Reed and Ray Lewis ain't out there. It ain't the same defense. Put it down, especially when the Bengals come to town. Guru closes out strong, man, for the first round of the playoffs. Hit us up with a buster defense.
Buster defense. The Atlanta Falcons against the Bucs. Remember, Atlanta was supposed to have a good defense. Atlanta was supposed to be a good team like 2 years in a row on paper.
Yeah. They got guys. They got plenty of guys. It just hadn't worked out well for them. And it seems like, especially when your boy Penix went out, you can't blame it on him, man. I mean, injuries happen. Yeah. Raheem done did all right, man. Lee Raheem.
They calling for Raheem Head over there, man.
Are you serious?
The fans is. I don't know about the organization. That's the first thing the fans say, though. Fire the coach.
Yep. People are so reactive when it comes to stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't be that way, man. Do not be that way. Man, and just like that, folks, that is a wrap, man. First of all, we want to say congratulations to everybody that has made the playoffs, and we appreciate you guys as fans. We know you've definitely been listening and holding it down with us, man. Look, that means so much to us, especially since we have taken this thing to video format. But don't forget, tell your friends, tell your family to come check us out, man. It's playoff time, and the ball has been getting down for theirs, man. So look, signing off for the Backyard Ballers Fantasy Football Podcast. From the Toilet Bowl, it is your boy, Dimitri.
Signing off from the playoffs. It's your boy, Web 100, the Fantasy Guru.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
we definitely got to have some people on here, man. We're gonna see if we can get some people that are in the playoffs doing well. See if we can get them on the show next
See if
week
they
to
can
talk
tell
about
us
it a
some
little
of
bit.
their
Everybody
strategy.
going. Yeah, just to kind of talk about how the year is going for them and decisions they made to help put them over the top. That should be an interesting one. So I'm gonna do some surfing and hunting, see if we can get some candidates and get them on here, man, to hype it up a little bit. Tune in next time, folks. We'll see you then. Yeah.